Thank you. What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday night. It's D&D. I just woke up not too long ago, and I need caffeine. We're gonna go with the Baja Lime. Baja Lime. Hold on, I got a phone call, you guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. That was T-Duty calls. I forgot what I was talking about. You guys,
need you to...
what was I talking about? Because I got completely distracted.
You needing to overly caffeinate, and we disagree.
Oh, caffeine.
Really?
Mute the music and 3, 2, 1. I love that sound.
You know what? Let's cheers, because I currently have the peach one in my hand.
Yay! Cheers. Skull.
I've got a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper filled with water.
Why don't you do that?
That's
I mean,
disappointing.
oh, and Chaos, Bryn, when would you guys like me to bring in Dwarven Casserole this week? What day? Not Tuesday.
Well, then of course I want you to do it on Tuesday.
I mean,
Or Monday, because
Or Monday.
I don't have time.
So it
I
would,
would say any other day of the week is fine.
so Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
What day are you working from home this week?
Oh, good point.
Good
Uh-huh.
point. I didn't even
What
think
day
about
am
that.
I working? Oh, I have to pull up the work calendar. Where's my laptop? Hold on. Let me check.
Hold on, you don't need to do that. I can pull it up on my work phone.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
Although there's a valid question, where the hell's my work phone?
We're talking about food here.
The trash can, because you were pissed off at it last night.
It wasn't my fault you were pissed off at it, was it?
No.
It was because of all the tornado alarms, you know.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Same. My phone's coming up at 3 a.m.
We lost our
Oh,
Amazon.
still going off?
We lost our Amazon like fake steal our porch package thing, like that giant empty Amazon box that's been sitting on our front porch for like 6 months.
The wind? Oh, really?
It's gone.
Yep, it's
gone.
I
All right,
still has our
Chaos.
address and stuff on it, so I'm sure it'll get returned to us eventually.
Chaos, you
Yeah.
are working from home on Friday.
Okay, so Wednesday or Thursday.
Nene, are you okay with helping me make that Tuesday night? I guess whenever I get home from the work thing.
Now, when you
yeah.
say help, does that mean that you're basically making her do it?
No.
Yes. Yes.
We love you, Nene.
We'll make it worth your while. That sounded
Dogs.
dirtier than I meant it
It
to.
did. I was kind of over here laughing, going.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Even I thought that was a little dirty.
So
Oh yes, because you're such a pure mind, B.
Absolutely. What are you talking about?
Of course he is. This is B we're
Nice.
talking about.
Oh,
So unfortunately, it looks like Face is not going to be with us tonight. The storms hit him pretty hard as well, which knocked out a power pole across the street from his house. Luckily, him, the wife, and the baby Russell are all a-okay.
the other children that live in the house, so we did not care about them.
I don't know if
They-
Ethan was there or not.
He wasn't there.
Oh,
It was
No,
just the
okay.
three of them.
okay.
Yeah, I called him last night and talked to him because he literally lives like 20 minutes away.
I just messaged you to make sure you were alive.
Yes, we were alive. We did not have to go to the basement, luckily, but we had
Sure.
severely high winds.
You heifer? You didn't even try to message me?
I'm sorry. Hi, Shay. How you doing, lady?
Checked
You
your
weren't the
cameras
heifer.
and you were fine.
You
I-
what?
I checked your cameras. I knew
Oh.
you were fine.
Fair. All right, that's fair.
And I'm sure that if something would have happened, I would have immediately got a call from Patty, be like, hey, stuff's
And
happening.
your stream ended out of the middle of nowhere, so
Well, I said at the end of, like, whenever I ended the stream that, hey, the storm's getting bad. We gotta go. I might have to corral the dogs downstairs. I am
I
fantastic,
had to
Shay.
push Rusty down the stairs. Literally push him.
Oh, you went to the basement? I didn't. I just sat in my living room with the window open and played video games.
I mean, if it wasn't as, like, dark out
It was
because it's
bad.
nighttime,
It was bad here.
I would have gone out on the back porch and probably grilled and enjoyed the storm.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Out on the back porch.
but
But
it was too dark and I couldn't enjoy the storm that way. We had really high winds and bad storms last night, so it was crazy. That's how it's been. That, and I got a new job and I now work with Chaos and Ren again. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
I'm wearing the wrong hat, by the way. I apologize, chat. I gotta get the D20. Okay, so we got my fanny pack hat, my D20. Unzip. Place in the D20. Zip it back closed. And now we've got our DM hat.
That looks super uncomfortable.
Yep.
I've got my
But,
emergency
you know.
D20.
God
That-
save the queen.
That is. Did you just? Which god?
The Catholic God, because she's Catholic.
Duh.
I just like
All
the
right.
look of confusion on his face.
That just came out of nowhere. God save the queen. We're not even British.
Hey.
That's what I was waiting on. To be honest with you.
We are very much not British.
My hair's sticking out of the side of my DM hat. It looks weird.
It does look a little bit odd, yeah. Yeah.
How's that? Is that better?
Well, I totally love the ponytail that you rock at work, so.
Yeah. It's because if I don't, I've got all the hair in my face.
I have to keep hair ties for him now, but that means I get to walk by and flip his ponytail when I pass him, so that's kind of fun.
I
You need to
have
do
hair
that
tight.
every single day, because whenever I have my hair in a bun, he will grab my hair bun and squeeze it and mess with it, and I don't like it.
I will
You
gladly
need
do
to
that
just
for
flip
you.
his hair as much as you can.
I do it to Chaos too, so now I get to go like she's on one side of the aisle and he's on the other, and it's just so satisfying
boop,
for
boop.
me. So gladly. And the first like 6 times he kept taking out his earbuds and turning around like I needed something, and then he finally just started ignoring me.
And then I'm
So I
like,
didn't know
wait a second. This is a thing. Because the last time I worked with Ren, I didn't have long hair.
you didn't have any hair.
That's true. Did I even have a mohawk back then?
No.
No.
Yeah, you had it for a couple of times. I thought.
Well,
you had it a
that
couple
was
of
after
times.
that was after Ren moved, and it was me and Chaos that were working together at that
Yeah.
point in time.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, his
Oh.
head was only shaved.
Ren. By the way, Austin says hi.
Austin?
Apparently, he used to date his brother. I think.
I'm so confused.
I am right now too.
Too.
Oh yes. Nick Floyd's little brother.
Less confusion. I'm glad. All right.
How do you know Austin?
He
Austin
works
O'Hare?
at yeah. He works at one of the schools as a oh shoot,
As a
custodian.
something. Yeah. Well, you tell Austin I said hi. I love
Yeah.
that kid.
I told him whenever I talked to he's quitting there apparently. He's got a different job that he's starting after Tuesday next week, so I'm not gonna see him anymore.
He's such a sweet kid. When
Yeah.
he was 16, Nick and I took him for the summer, and he lived with us.
Oh, yeah.
That was the next
Yeah.
year.
Okay. So
Anyway,
like
we need to get started. Sorry.
yeah, no face tonight. So unfortunately, we cannot move forward with the main plot story arc. But there is a ton of stuff going on. But before that, XP for roleplay for last session is going to be a total of 500 XP points per person.
Why do I always forget to get out my sheet? Oops.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I announced that at the end of last stream, but apparently I did not. I apologize.
Did not.
Nope, you didn't.
You
but that's
heifer.
okay. That's okay. We got it this time. We got it now. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Okay. I got my papers. Where's my pencil? I don't have a pencil. Oh no.
Oh no! The pencil! It's broken!
Better not be broken. It's my favorite pencil.
Alright, I gotta fix
Dirty.
my hat. My hair's sticking out the side and it's bothering the balls out of me! Okay, there we go.
You really did not need any more energy.
Ooh, I have
Probably
packages
do.
sitting outside.
What was that?
I have packages on my front porch.
Yay!
Yay, packages. I love packages.
I like
Pathogens?
packages too.
Packages. How much XP did you say? 500?
500.
500.
Plus. Plus. 280 equals. We're almost leveled up, guys.
Yep.
Done. So
Leave me alone.
no.
You know how excited I am.
So after all of the adventurous shopping, we're gonna jump right into it. By the way, after all the adventurous shopping and everything, you guys ended up back at the inn. Free food. For the next week to make up for what Ima was putting you guys through. Irma paid for it out of goodwill, and after that, what the fuck was his character's name? Zork? Was that what Boulder's character's name was? I deleted all of his stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, Zork.
Zork stated that he has
Where's my pen?
turned to a new religion and has decided to become a monk at a monastery in the old religions. And so he said, with that, I don't need any of this stuff. Took his basic essential traveling supplies and left 3 items. 1, all of his monies, which I need to get that exact number from him. 2, the alchemy jug. And 3, a little statuette of I believe it was a silver. Okay, look.
It was
A
some type of
silver
bird.
raven, I believe.
Yes. I think.
Let me double check. I got a book right here. I
know it was a bird.
Yeah, because
Like some kind
you can cast message with it.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, that hurt. Golden lions, ivory goats. It was a silver raven. Man, I called it. I'm on my shit tonight. Woo!
Finally.
That's about
God.
I
time.
wouldn't go that far.
You can tell how much we love him.
Right?
We didn't love him. We wouldn't roast him.
It's truth.
That's true.
Big truth.
He's good with barbecue sauce.
What?
I don't know that I did about that.
What?
What?
right.
You heard me.
Here. Kilara.
That's me.
Morgana.
That's her.
Ziri.
That's
That's
me.
her.
Alright, since this is the beginning of session 5, I need an
Oh, really? Go away with your drooly face.
I need an XP sound off. Thormir, how much XP do you have? I'm just keeping this for the notes.
2,240, I do believe.
Okay. Kilara.
2260.
Morgana.
Wait, am I missing a whole session of XP?
No, there was a session where the XP wasn't divided equally. How much XP are you missing?
Oh. Never mind. Well, I only added 3 things.
You had XP from.
How much did I start with?
You started with
900.
Yeah, 900. You started at base level of base level of
3.
3, which was
You
900
guys
XP.
actually should be equal to whatever I have minus 25 or 20. Yeah, you're right. It was 20 because DM gave me an extra 20 for an amazing Princess Bride reference.
All right. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, that was
So then
It
to
would all
level
be at
up
2240.
to
2240.
level up to level 4, it's only 1475 XP.
No, it's not.
To level up to level
No,
4 is 2700.
2,700.
2700.
Did I have my numbers wrong?
Yeah,
Damn
probably.
Yes.
it. Son of a bitch.
right.
I'm gonna have to relook at that then.
Good
Shit.
lord, you were missing a lot of XP.
Yeah, she was. Holy fuck.
I just
So
realized
it's yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got
Yeah,
1,000.
2000 and stuff, and I'm like 1355. I'm like, this ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the
You should be
What
at
did we start with, you said?
2240 right now.
Yeah, 2240.
okay?
And you
I'm
just
sorry.
keep adding and adding and adding. Do not subtract XP unless I tell you to.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What did
You
you
have
say?
to fight me for my
22
XP.
what?
40. 2240.
Ate.
Then how
Attack.
am I at 2255?
You might have gotten extra XP.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Okay.
As long as you're around that, you should
Yeah.
be good.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I heard 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. Mine's not at that. Okay.
All right. Now that's ironed out. So, you guys get to divide up his belongings however you however you would like. I am going to find out how much monies he had here in 1 second. Thank you, B, for posting that in chat. Appreciate that.
I can hang on to the alchemy jug.
I'm happy to take the Raven.
She was trying to steal it anyway.
She was.
So there's.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were just gonna borrow it, huh?
You were just making sure it was safe.
Say what?
You were just making sure it was safe.
Right.
Right.
Safely in my bag so I can use it when I like.
No, it's in my body.
Mhm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
All of my stuff. All of my
You
stuff.
say it
is
like
in-
that, it's just disturbing.
All right, there is. We're gonna go with 321 monies.
Monies?
321.
Just to split or steal however you see fit. But he basically just took everything and placed it on the table in the room and walked away. Said bye.
This is why I have abandonment issues.
Well, if we split it, it's 80-25.
What?
And it's a face.
Face.
Oh my goodness.
He might be playing from his phone.
A wild face has appeared.
A wild face has appeared.
No, he's not on his phone.
He's
At least
not?
according
No,
to
I
this.
finally got power in my house.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, FaZe. Welcome back to the modern age. How you doing? Oh,
So
he's
how
muted.
much did you how much money did you
321.
say?
There's 321, and the party gets to decide how it gets split up, or if one person takes it.
I mean, that can just be our pool money. So we each
So-
have our
so
own
could the
money,
alchemy
and then
jug-
we have a pool. Yeah, but somebody's got to hold on to it. And I could use the water.
That's true. It doesn't matter if
That's
it's salt water or fresh water.
Yes, we can see your messages on YouTube.
Oh,
Abby.
hi, Abby. Hi, Star.
Are you modding YouTube, by the way, Nene?
Yes, yeah.
Cool. Then I'll keep Twitch up then.
I've
Thanks.
definitely not been reading chat. I apologize. Roll 20 is amazing. Yes, Shay, it is. I have not been paying attention to chat. I'm a terrible
Yes.
streamer. I was looking for.
So hold on to the alchemy jug. I'll just put that in my little pack here.
Put this in my little packet.
As,
She
as long
shoves
as
it into
nobody
her
as long as nobody
jalopy.
objects. I'm really not going to take it unless somebody objects.
No.
All right. So, while you guys were walking back to the inn, Irma was talking about how Irma walked back with you guys. He was saying that he was going to pay for your food for the rest of the week. And also, if you're looking at here, he saw Thormir perk up whenever he heard about guns and firearms in the area, whenever it came up in small talk, and how there's an actual merchant that sells everything you need to make your own ammunition out of your monies, as well as selling firearms and black powder and all that stuff. He's like, he's also said that some of the firearms you'll see don't work, or some of the firearms you see, you can't get cartridges or what they would call primers. Well, primers is what they are. You can't get them for those cartridges anymore. He's like, most of the firearms nowadays are muskets because it's easier to melt down money into a ball than it is to a cartridge size. And he gave you the general directions that it was north from the inn's front door. You'd have to turn right, and it's going to be down the road on your right hand side.
That would be south,
Yeah.
I
unless we turn the picture around.
no.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Down is
crazy-
south. Up is north.
I said right. I meant facing the front door of the inn.
Not leaving the front door.
Not leaving the front
Okay.
door,
So then
facing the
turn
front door.
left.
Turn
Okay, well,
right.
that makes no sense, sir.
Okay,
If
here.
you're
You know
leaving-
what? Where's my mouse?
Just
Where's my mouse? I'm looking for a mouse. Hold on. My batteries and my mouse die? Yes, I have a wireless mouse now because. Where the frack is my mouse?
You was not prepared.
My batteries died in my mouse. That's what it was.
How did your batteries die? You just put those in there yesterday.
No, not the mouse. There we go. I've got a different mouse. All right. I've got a backup mouse just in
I
case
use a
that kind of
wire
thing
setup.
happens. Draw. Freehand. We're going to go with blue.
Yay!
The one that's highlighted in blue is the one where you can buy a firearm at. And
Thank
all
you
the
for clarifying,
supplies.
sir.
He also said to be careful because the Thieves Guild has been really active lately, and they've been stealing a lot of stuff. The hotel rooms, the rooms at the inn should be fine. They've got secure enough locks on all the rooms, but just be aware of yourself when you're out in the streets. And
Bring it, baby.
that's all the information you got from Irma.
What about Ima? Is he not talking to us anymore?
Ima's in timeout because
Okay.
he got a little too
Got a little too frisky with a minor.
no, he got a little too hoisted,
Wasted.
and his brother Yuma found out, and so Ima is currently in the drunk tank. And
That's funny.
that's where you guys take over.
See? Well, how are we going to split this money? Or are we going to split it? Who's taking it?
Or do we want to just make it a pool for everybody and we use it for things like paying for our rooms and rations
And horses.
and horses? Yes.
Well, now we have an extra horsey too, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
There is a place where
We
you
can
can
always
sell the
sell-
horse here in town.
Yeah, we can always sell the horse off and get that money and put that back in the pool. I say we do that. Who's going to hold on to it?
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, we could tie him to the carriage, but
I just
I'm
pictured
back
tying a
of it.
person to the carriage.
no, we are not tying a person to the carriage.
Who says?
I mean, fair.
That might be fun.
Woohoo!
mean, maybe.
Mix them all out.
What?
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 What'd you say?
Nothing. Continue.
Being stupid.
I'm extremely caffeinated right now, and it's fantastic. I can see.
No, it's not. I told you to not drink that one.
It's the only one I've had today.
Yeah, well, you didn't need it.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
drinking one right now too, Chaos.
But you're dead to the world most of the time.
Oh,
You are
wow.
You're not wrong.
She needs the caffeine to function. You do not.
That's why every morning I type in chat, say, good morning. Directly
It's
to Pat.
true.
To Ren.
Mm-mm,
Every morning, good morning.
He does, yes.
mm-mm.
And usually by the time he gets into work, I've had at least a cup of coffee. So
See, that's the kind of person that I am at work. Anyway, we're getting off subject. We're playing D&D.
I know we are.
Jeebus.
Okay, so we need to sell we need to sell his pony,
Yes.
and
No, he had a
Yeah.
horse because he was a thing like you. He was a thing like you.
no, I think we all had ponies, didn't we?
no.
No,
Oh,
No.
okay.
he had a horse
Um,
like you because he is big, like you.
Now we do have Gordy's pony still
Mhm.
Yeah.
tied to the wagon. So we have some.
Two extra ponies or a horse.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
we may
yeah.
be forgetting. Hold on here. Jairus. Pardon me, Jairus. Calling Jairus.
FaZe, that's you.
Although he's not really, is he? Well, I mean, I guess he would be. He could be hanging around in the shadows.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was at because I showed up late. So
You are
Oh,
wherever you want
We
to be.
literally just got started. We haven't even really started.
But the first question is going to be: are you in possession of an equine?
about what?
A horse.
No. I don't have a horse per se.
Well, if you're traveling with us, it might be handy to have one, wouldn't
And
you
I
think?
happen to has an extra pony.
Well, there's like trains and stuff, right?
Y-
No,
What?
I'm sorry
no, we didn't.
that overstream I can't convey what my face just did.
Mm-hmm. Just stared into the blackness.
Yes,
of the
exactly.
vacuum.
I was waiting
What
for
the-
someone to ask. Yes, there's trains. Steam power is a thing.
What's a train?
You mean like when we train the horses?
How long have you guys been here?
I've been alive for 5 years.
I don't know. We've been here for like 8 days, 9 days.
Oh wow. Oh,
Apparently
eh,
slips
eh.
away with extra pony.
Is there one here in town?
There is
I
a
point
railroad
over-
station
I
in
point
town.
I point over the direction over there. That over there is a train area. It's like something that goes very fast and goes vroom vroom.
It goes
Like
vroom
Lilith?
vroom.
No, Lilith goes cloppy clop.
She go pretty fast.
Yeah, I don't think they go that fast.
Face
I wanna
side
know
note,
what
you got
magic
five.
he speaks of.
Huh?
Face side note, you got 500 XP last session.
Oh, yeah.
I need to know for
Yeah.
personal reasons how much XP a train has.
That is out of your weight class
For now.
For now.
for now.
That's not what I wanted it for, but thanks for telling me.
How much XP does a train have? It depends on the train's
Length.
Got a 12 train car
That's
then.
your-
well, I was gonna
Or
say
12 car train,
contents.
sorry. Contents. Coal.
Coal.
Or people. Creatures.
I mean, they're all
I don't
cars,
know.
so it's
I
one.
don't know. And I don't want to throw out a random number because then it's gonna happen and then you're gonna be like, I get all this XP now.
Man,
I get out.
food for thought.
Uh-huh.
Talk is all.
I got it. I'll be right back. I gotta get something out of the oven.
Go for
Okay.
Is it a baby?
it.
Does he have a
Whoa!
baby in the oven?
You don't put babies in ovens.
Why would he get it out of there?
Unless it was
They
delivery
can't
I mean, it
make
can
it.
be done, right?
Gonna reach in there. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, you just made every girly part on me hurt.
I need
I
an
didn't
adult.
Yeah.
what was just said. I totally missed it. What'd you say?
Never mind. Nothing. Absolutely
No.
nothing.
No, Star, you're not too caffeinated. It is okay.
I need an adult.
Everything okay.
I got back to back Warzone wins this
Mama
morning.
said
Oh,
that it
very
was
nice.
Okay.
No,
Mama
she
said
did not.
that it was quite all
I
right.
demand to see the
Actually,
So
Mama
wait.
said not to do that.
Who's gonna be holding the pool of money, like the party fund?
I mean, technically, it can go inside me, and then nobody will even know
I
that
really
it's
need you to
there.
stop saying that.
But that's how
Yeah,
it
but
works.
Then we don't have access to it. Only you do.
All you have to do is ask.
Mm-hmm. And all you have to say is no. Plus,
He is not wrong.
plus, what happens when the money gets inside of you?
Nothing. It
Does
just
it
stays there.
dissolve?
No, not unless I
Uh-huh.
want it to.
Can
Uh-huh.
you duplicate it?
Ooh. that
That's
would
an
be
answer
cool,
for God.
right?
That's a question for God.
Ah.
I feel like the answer is
I
you're not
can
gonna know until you
duplicate
try.
Exactly. Huh.
Somebody give her a money.
Somebody come get her.
I have a money. I can try.
You're gonna try and duplicate one of your monies?
Yes, just one.
Okay. Roll. I don't even know what the fuck you're gonna roll. Intelligence.
Roll.
Because you gotta figure out the
It-
the makeup of the monies before you could even think about making a monies.
16.
Son of a-
My intelligence.
Yes.
Okay, that's 18.
Oh.
So you realize that if you get the components together, the raw components together, you could make as many monies as you want. But you
Would-
have to have lead, copper, and steel.
Which means that if we could find raw materials, she could also make all the ammo we want.
You're not wrong.
Ziri, as creepy as you are 85% of the time, you are amazing.
Thanks. You're growing on me too.
Like a fine mold.
I hope she's not growing on you because that's kind of gross. But
Like a fine mold.
Anyway, what's a train?
A train? Why don't you come over here and in this direction? I point to the building of the train station, and I'm gonna leave it to Punk to describe it all.
All right. So, you guys are currently up in the room, by the way, just so everyone knows. That's where we left off. You say this and you motion out the window, and across the street, down past the building. So you guys are here. That's where your room's at. Okay, on the second floor.
Okay.
Okay, and he motions across the street past this building. Over here, like over that way. Behind those bushes is another building, and that's the train station. And as he says that, a big old school steam-powered locomotive just goes pulling past, and then stops and lets passengers off, and waits for new passengers. That's a train.
so,
That's what that is. Have you not seen one before?
No.
No. She sounds constipated when she said that.
how do we rent a car? Do we rent? I mean, what? How do we ride on this train?
I usually just go over there, give them whatever it costs to get to where I need to get going.
Yes, we're kind of a secluded bunch.
I'm over here
Sure.
just talking on mute, having a great conversation with myself.
We're
You can
kind
say
of
that
a
we're not from
secluded
around
bunch. So, yeah, we don't really like to be around other people.
That, and I don't know how I would do in an enclosed space for
Yeah, so
moving
when
at
this
fast
creature
speeds
eats
like
us,
that.
how do we get out of it?
Well, you saw people walking out. If
So it only
if you
stops
looked
at
out the window as
certain
well.
places?
Yes, it only stops at certain places. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, face.
No, you're good. I was waiting for you to answer that question because I wouldn't know. Yes, it only stops at certain places.
Certainly seems like it would be faster than the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
But then what do we do with the wagon and the horses?
And what do we do with?
We're not forgetting Lilith. Don't worry.
No. What do we do?
Oh, with the ahams.
We talking about the dragons?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
He knows. Everybody.
Yeah, I saw them at the general
that's right.
store.
Took 'em
Oh,
out. That's
and-
right. Okay.
Armor made it very clear that no one else will know about the dragons, not even his brother Yuma, and he's going to make Ima swear by it or he will die.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, he'll probably die
take care of
anyway.
that.
but- I mean,
Go on my own
It-
little mission.
We can
And
always.
Jared, I'll go ahead and just say you seem like a nice enough guy, but it would be in your best interest not to say anything about them either. I don't know you well yet.
Hello, Chris.
I
How
would
you doing
listen
tonight?
to her. Oh, who's Chris?
Disney lover?
Disney lover.
Oh, hi.
Disney!
I'm sorry. I stopped watching the stream. Dang it. I was on roll 20.
You know, doing what we should be doing.
They should have like private cars and stuff like that on the train, if I recall. I haven't got taken one myself, but I think I've seen people have their own private suites or something.
I don't necessarily need a suite because I don't want to be far from my horse. So
sounds
I will be
sweet.
keeping my horse no matter what.
This
Well,
is
no
my
offense,
horse,
Morgana, but I
listen
don't
to
necessarily
me.
want your horse shitting where I'm sleeping.
Well, then don't be behind her. You won't have to worry about it.
Tell her to stick her ass out of that window.
I mean, it's smart with you not laying behind her. Just saying.
I
Where are
will
we
agree,
going
she
to that
is very
train?
well mannered for a horse.
Are we leaving? We
Don't
just
we
got
have
here.
business here?
We
Aren't
do.
we after a certain something?
Hmm.
Although that train might be handy,
For a getaway.
hi B, for a quick getaway.
Woo.
Mhm.
Disney got the entire list of highs.
Hi, 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 hi.
Uh,
Let's see. He says, also tell FaZe I said hi. Hello, Nene. Hello, Chaos. Hello, Ren. Hello, B.
You do get a
He-
gold star, Disney.
He didn't even say hi to me, though.
You
He
don't.
said, hello,
Oh.
hello, hello, hello. You don't matter. You're God.
um,
I'm kidding.
That's
Say hi
messed
for
up. Okay.
hello.
Mama said that it was okay.
Mama said that it was quite all right. Yeah, how
You
many
knew
of us
your
have been
mom?
to 15?
I didn't know my mom.
Oh, now Siri, come here, let me hug you. Just don't eat.
Be
I think I'm gonna go check out that gun store.
Are you good go by yourself, or would you like some company?
Can I go
It's
with
up
you?
to y'all. Mm.
What
did you just say?
I want to go with him.
No,
You a gun store?
I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm not gonna tell you no, but
Okay, then I'm going too.
he's-
Are you old enough to go there?
Screams in Star Chaos.
I look old enough to be in there.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Mhm.
it's true.
Just
Doesn't matter to me.
please don't eat anything explosive.
Why not?
I mean, that
Because
could be
you might-
handy for later, right?
She might go boom.
Oh my
Later?
god. We have the bag of holding
Oh.
and Siri.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
You can
Try not to
steal
get arrested.
everything.
We can try.
Try not to get arrested.
I am quite sticky fingered, if you will.
Wait.
I don't. Never mind.
No, I'm not. No. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to the gun store.
All right. So B's
before I
heading to the
start
gun
making a
store.
plan.
Me
And
too.
oh, Ziri's going too.
Yep.
Mhm.
So you can still make that plan. Chaos and Kilara and Jairus. What are you guys doing?
That's a good question.
You could sell the pony.
I'm gonna talk to Jared.
We haven't really totally figured out what we're doing.
Mm,
Oh,
I'm gonna explain to. I want to talk to whoever's left behind.
Well, that would be Renan. Oh, that would be Kilara and Morgana. So go ahead and have your conversation, and then after your conversation, we'll get back to. Oh, excuse me, B. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh God,
Tor-
the sticky
Tormir and
bandits.
Ziri
Oh,
after
God.
this
It's not
conversation.
Home Alone.
That's Home Alone 2. Thank you very much.
I haven't quite caught
Lost in Kansas
your
City.
two. I haven't quite caught your two names. Again, I am Jaras, and you are. You guys never really introduced Deuced.
Deuced. My
That was
name is
kinda rude of her.
Morgana.
Uh-huh.
Kilara.
Ah. Your little friend, the
Nyx.
Blob.
Oh,
Oh,
that
Blob.
little friend.
That's Ziri.
Yeah. There's talking about this shiny gray thing you're looking for.
We really need to learn to control her mouth, but yes.
Good luck with that.
I think I might know where it could possibly be at.
Okay.
Keep talking.
If you're willing to join me to go get it, I can I can I'll go work with me to, and I will work with you to get to where we're going. Because there's something else I want to get from there that's not it.
You had a
Okay.
couple of Lima's drinks, didn't you?
It sure sounds like it.
And it's at the Thieves Guild.
Of course it is, because it can't ever be easy.
Mm-hmm. And what exactly are you looking for? That's not what Ziri was talking about.
Ma, what was she talking about?
You just told me she was talking about the little gray thing.
Oh, I thought you were saying she said something about me.
No, I was asking you what you might be looking for.
Ah.
We're trying to decide if you're taking us in on a suicide mission.
No, it's no suicide mission. No. No. If I wanted that, I'll go get a herd of goblins and have them send in there.
A herd of goblins. That sounds kind of funny.
Would that be a herd or a pack?
Depends
It
who's
could be
in
a
charge.
fluffle.
I mean, fair.
But
Fair. Well, as you've guessed, or not even guessed at this point, guessed and then seen, we do have certain members of our party that we are trying to keep secret-ish and safe.
and who's
And
that?
that would be the dragons.
Oh, you mean yours and the one that went with the dwarf outside?
Yes.
Okay.
And just so that we're clear, their safety to us comes above all else.
Yeah, I would like to know, how did you come across them? Like, that's very intriguing.
I was given one.
Given one, how?
I'm a Drake Warden. It was given to me by the elves in our tribe, and I've been protecting it for quite some time.
Mm.
Boromir, that's his story to tell.
I'm just gonna be poking, getting more information because I'm all about legend and lore about.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So we're good to move. Are we good to move over to Thoramir and Ziri now? You guys are chit chatting, and he's just
Yes.
yeah. Okay. As you guys walk up to the store, there's a nice big sign that says "Oakham, Oakham, open, welcome." That was weird. I'm sorry, my brain just didn't work there for a second. Oakham,
Bless you.
Eakum Bokum.
You think that's the name of the shopkeep? Oakham?
No. So it says open, welcome. And that's it. There's no
I wanted to
name
say
of
Oakham.
store.
I think the name of the store is Oakham. Oakham Firearms.
As you guys walk in, you're greeted by a human that is missing an arm. But in place of that arm, he has a stick. A stick.
Like a
wooden
stick?
Like a wooden stick. Like someone
That
Okay.
took
doesn't seem very sanitary.
Like a
A
peg leg
stick.
with an arm.
correct. It looks like someone just took a stick and jammed it into a opening and it healed on itself.
Jesus Christ.
Ew.
And he's other than that, he's a big burly old dude. And he's got a giant scar across his right eye. And his name is Jim. Hello, my name's Jim. How can I help you guys today?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
How can I help you? Looking to purchase firearms, supplies?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
All right. What can I get for you?
What do you have?
Well, we've got muskets, we've got rifles, we've got anything you should need for reloading. We've even got the smelting kits so you can smelt your monies into bullets on the go.
And do your rifles actually shoot?
Yes, we've got a range out back that you can use.
What kind of rifles are these?
They are basic muskets.
It's just not like a musket.
It's
I got excited. What's the difference between the rifles and the musket?
so it's no, he has just basic muskets. He's calling them rifles, but they're just muskets. Like
I know.
they look like Civil War era muskets. So they're
Woohoo! Be ready to be like 7 yards off from your target.
they do have rifled barrels.
Okay.
Okay. But they are, you load the gunpowder, you load the wad, you load the round, you jam it down. You put on a blasting cap, you pull the trigger, it fires, and then you wait, and then you get explosion at the end.
And that's just all of them.
Yes, all of them are like that. There are different lengths and sizes. You've got, we're gonna go with small, which would be like a handgun sized musket, or a flintlock essentially, but it's a musket style flintlock. Not musket style. It's a blasting cap flintlock. I'm bad with gun terms. Don't judge me. Medium would be like a
Thought-off shotgun size.
essentially, yeah. And then
Hand cannon.
long would be like a standard rifle length. And
I kind of like that medium one. That one looks really cool. And
It's
it'll
like-
be a little bit easier to conceal.
and they're each listed. The prices are listed at each one, and there's multiple to choose from. There's not just one generic. This is small A, small B, small C. There's different designs and etchings in each different one to make them unique. You can tell that the gunsmiths actually put time and effort into the work to make it look nice as well as possibly function nice. But you don't know. You've never owned a gun before. So you would assume that if they put that much time and effort into how the gun looks, then it should fire just as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. I'll think about the guns.
Okay.
Do you have any gunpowder?
Yes.
Powder?
Yes, we do. He points over to an aisle, and you can see there's a nice big sign that says flammable. No open flames, no sparks. And then a doorway at the end of the aisle. He's like, but behind that door there, that's where we keep all of our black powder and smokeless gunpowder. We don't have much of that left, but we've got plenty of black powder back there, stored properly, mind you.
Can I go take a look?
Well, we really don't let anyone back there because well, you know, it can blow us all sky high, and I don't want to be missing any more limbs. I got the one gone. I need my other three. Or
Well,
if you know
don't
what I
have to go
mean.
back there. You can stay over here in the safety of.
Oh no, because if there's any spark back there, we're all gone. So only employees are allowed back there as he's waving his little stump stick towards the door.
Why don't we just look around for a little bit and see what we see?
Sure. What
You're
else
a
is in the
little one,
store?
aren't you?
I'm a halfling. Wear our short.
All right.
Yeah,
Just let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah.
What'd you
So
say,
what
Ray?
else is in the store?
Spit my drink out.
Oh, you can see
We
that
are
there
short.
there are molds that you can pour liquid metal into to form the monies into shot instead of them, because normally monies are pressed flat. But you've got the pan to melt the monies, as well as the molds to pour the monies into to let them form into shot of different caliber and design and whatever. There's some that look more like a bullet, and there's some that look more round. There are some that are really small that you don't know why you would need to do that. But it's like little tiny circles instead of like one big circle. There's some molds that have like medium size circles and then some with really small circles. When I say circles, it's BBs, different size BBs. But you don't really understand why there's those other two sizes when the majority of them are showing as that big size, that one single solitary ball. But there's
I
also
wonder if he's got different guns here that he's not telling us about.
looks like there's brass cartridges that are available of various sizes. You're not quite really sure about what size goes with what because it's all pretty much foreign to you. But you can see that there's some brass cartridges that vary in size. There's some that are about an inch tall, some that are really tiny, and then there's some that are like 5 inches in length. And it just varies, but there's not a lot of them. There's very few cartridges. You do see wadding. You do see like containers to hold powder, to keep powder dry in. You also see that he sells flint there as well. Yes. Can you what?
Can I roll and see, like, are they following us around the store, or is there anybody else in the store, or what kind of security system they have, if any?
Go for it.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Perception.
Okay. Oh.
Plus
My perception. 10 total. Yay.
10 total. So, as you're looking around, you look back and you see that Jim's just sitting there at the counter, just kind of staring off into space. Every now and then you see him reach over and scratch his nub, pick his nose. But as far as like security system, what? You don't see any like tripwires. Nothing's really rigged. There's a bell on the front door that you heard when you guys walked in. There's a nice big deadbolt on the front door.
Yeah. Is there anybody else in the store with us? Do I notice that?
It's just you two and Jim.
Okay.
As far as you can tell.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go around and just kind of wander through the aisles and see if I can't, like, sleight of hand a couple of things.
Okay. am I picking what your sleight of handing, or are you? Are you doing it just randomly, or are
I'm doing
you?
it just randomly, so just
Okay.
whatever. I mean, I would like to kind of get my hands on some of that brass, though.
Some of the brass.
Yeah, if I
Okay.
can.
I'm gonna give you 2 sleight of hands. Go ahead and roll.
2. Hell. Let's see. Plus. Plus 2 to both of those, so 17 and 19.
Okay. Jim rolled like shit.
Nice.
So you do get a good handful of brass of random sizes. You don't just grab one size. So you'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
And then you also get some wadding and blasting caps. So you get about, if you were to lay it in by in, well here, let's put it this way. You get about 20 uses worth of wadding, and you get about 6 blasting caps.
Okay.
And basically
And the handful of
how you
brass
did it,
is about what? 10 pieces?
about 10 pieces of brass, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll roll for what brass you get here in a
Well,
second, because I don't have that written down, because I didn't expect anyone to buy cartridges or get cartridges. I thought we were
Or
just gonna go with the
steal cartridges.
musket round. But basically, what you did whenever you went to sleight of hand, like steal something, instead of like grabbing it, your hand just basically turned back into the slime and absorbed it, and then your hand turned back.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's basically like you just glided your hand across the countertop and just absorbed something, and your hand came back. That's pretty much what it looked like.
Sweet.
B, would you like to roll to see if you see what she's doing?
Sure.
Okay.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Advanced. +4. So do I need to roll twice or just once?
Just roll once. If you get 15 or better, you perceive what she's doing. Nope. You're interested in trying to figure out what exactly you need to get started in owning a gun. Like, trying to figure it out in your head. Okay, I can get this or that or this, and then I can go with this. But I'm still trying to figure out what all these like small little BBs are for.
I
I
come
wanna
running
cast-
back. Oh, sorry.
I want to cast Detect Magic.
How does detect magic work in 5?
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
If you sense magic, basically, if there's a magic object within 30 feet of me, I know the magic that it is and where that object.
Besides the
is.
magical items that you guys have been traveling with,
Mm.
you don't sense anything else. Nothing. Nada.
Okay.
Dip. But as you're looking around, like trying to see if you sense anything, just looking around, you do see a lot of propaganda from wars you've never heard about. Like World War II, the Vietnam War, Cold War, bunch of other different stuff. That was you staring off into space, by the way, while you're trying to read these signs. But yeah, you see all the propaganda up above, up on the like the runners of the like right underneath the ceiling. You've got runners. There's a bunch like tacked to the runners. You also see like some tactical gear. that has
Also up
survived.
there.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's for sale because it looks like it's really old and falling apart.
Like army surplus stores usually are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I distinguish if the fabric is falling apart or the Kevlar within it is falling?
It looks like the fabric itself is falling apart.
So the Kevlar,
You,
to my knowledge, looks good.
to your knowledge, looks good, but you don't see a price tag on it. It looks like it's there
Right.
more for decoration rather than sale, just like the
Mm-hmm.
posters and signs and stuff.
So it's just there for the aesthetic.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna come running back to Thormir.
Running back.
Well, not necessarily running, but
Not
like,
Naruto.
You do your Naruto run.
no, not that fast.
Oh,
That
okay.
that's for fast.
Okay. So you're just going
Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna,
mosey on back over to him.
jog back over to him and be like, Thormir, look what I got. And I'll hold out my hand, and then it'll all just kind of like some of the brass and blasting caps and wadding will like come up through my hand and be
Yep.
like, I got this. And then it'll go back in.
Yep.
Right? I can
Yes.
do that?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. I got some stuff.
I see.
Mm, um,
I see.
I can turn into a blink dog, and we can just totally rob this place if you really want to.
No, don't think that'll be necessary.
I'm so
Uh,
bored. You guys are no fun. Okay. I'm kidding. I didn't say that.
What? The okay part?
No.
No,
I'm
you-
bored.
bored.
You got. You already said it. It has been said. You're
Okay, fine.
Ziri said it.
I'll take fine.
Okay,
I'll take
fine.
fine. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Or
Yeah, I guess.
I could just turn into a slime and sneak under that door. Look
Don't
at what
think
I
that'll
can
be very
do.
helpful.
Why? Don't you need something back there?
Are you made of water?
Technically, yes.
So as soon as the powder would get inside of you, it'd be useless.
But powder dries.
Yeah, but
And there are bags, pouches, wax covered pouches.
mm,
I
He's
could
like,
just absorb the whole barrel.
if they're in a barrel,
From what you've been seeing, around the shop, it looks like he stores his stuff properly. So you would be assuming that he would store the powder in containers that she may be able to absorb. He wouldn't store just loose powder.
I just don't trust you with a thing of black powder inside. I'm gonna be honest.
just don't trust you. Period. End of story.
I don't trust that you won't just like in the middle of a fight just throw it at somebody and explode us all.
Oh, okay.
But you are very good at getting things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Did he make Ziri cry?
I think he did.
No.
And I genuinely don't know how to respond.
Okay. Well, we've gotta take the dogs outside at 7:30. So we're gonna take a quick 5-10 minute break so we can walk the dogs real quick, and then we shall return with a response from B.
Or
Actually,
we can just move
well,
back on over to
yeah,
Kilara.
that's what I was
and
gonna say.
Yeah.
Whenever we get
Morgana
back,
and
we'll
Jairus.
we'll move back over to the other three, figure out what they want to do, what they've talked about, and go from there. So 5-10 minutes, we'll be back. Here's some chill music in the meantime. Wow, that was very chill music. Cool. Okay, I'm back.
Well, that is Ziri with Ziri caffeinated. You know what I mean, all the time. So yes.
Yes.
Zeri
okay,
caffeinated
yes.
all the time. That's facts.
Damn it, B. I was drinking as I read that.
So chat, just so you know, I explained to the players how firearm ammunition and damage is going to work. Just so you guys understand. A musket, depending on the size, fires a set die. So, for example, a hand musket or a flintlock pistol, whatever you want to, whatever style they come across, could be like a 1d4. But then if they find a revolver that requires a cartridge and they fire a cartridge, it would deal like a 1d8. So that is the difference in the firearms and the damage that they do, and that's how we're going to use it, and that's how I'm going to do it, because this is my first D&D campaign having live firearms in them. Well, not live firearms, but firearms in them. So yeah, that's what we're doing with that. So yeah. Oh, it's the baby Russell. Kilara, Morgana, and Jairus. Oh, Faye's just muted. Baby Russell's a little set.
Well, he just puked everywhere and then threw a pillow. So
Oh, poor thing.
I mean, I guess it's a potato.
I'm still here. I'm just gonna talk whenever I need to. Otherwise, it's gonna be muted.
Oh, well, it's the conversation between you guys.
Yeah, we've been talking about dragon lore this whole time.
Dragon lore. Okay.
At
So,
least from the point of view of a blue dragon.
okay.
I won't give any information about Draken because he's not mine.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Morgana, do you have anything? Okay. Then we're gonna go back over to B and I'm sorry, Thormir and Ziri. You guys okay with that?
Wait, what are they doing?
They're talking about Blue Dragon lore.
Oh, and also I'm gonna like order like room service for food and drinks for us out there because you know what I mean.
They bring up a nice tray of meat and cheeses and bread and some peasant soup.
And I'm just giving little pieces of meat to Nyx while we talk, who's got her little head sticking out from underneath my cloak.
Yep. And they do not bring it in the room. They set it on. There's a table outside of each room for those things to be set on. It's the same place that wash basins get set to be cleaned by quote unquote housekeeping. It's literally just the busboy taking it down to the kitchen cleaning them. But yeah. So they set it there so they did not go into the room, which I know you guys wouldn't let them in the room anyways. But
True.
that's where it was placed at. Just making sure it was said. So that's taken care of. Now back to B and Nene. What did you post?
What? Nothing. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's actually more for you than anyone else.
Yes, I have elected the way of pain.
Oh my
It's true.
gosh. That's funny.
So, you guys are still moseying around, just taking in everything. He's like, "Have you guys found anything?" Jim speaking. "Have you guys found anything you're interested in?"
No, not really.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be taking a break here in the next 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have you guys step outside while I lock up the shop so I can take a break.
Okay.
But it's only gonna be
No.
it's only gonna be a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, then. I think we'll keep perusing until then, if you don't mind.
Not a problem.
Have you seen anything that you want to get?
Did he walk back to the counter, like away from us?
Yeah,
Or is she still
he never
there?
left the counter. He shouted that from the counter.
Oh, okay.
And you guys are out of
Earshot.
earshot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not earshot, but out of line of sight. Uh, he can just see the top of your head essentially because of how the aisles are set up because of the spacing that he had to work with. Basically counters at the front at the door, and then the aisles go perpendicular to the way he's facing. So he's facing this way, and the aisles are going across from him. And you guys are about the third out of 5 aisles back.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I just thought of something, but I'm gonna have to discuss it DM, like one-on-one later.
Okay.
I gotta write it down so I don't forget.
I guess I'll ask Ziri, how bad do you want the black powder?
How bad do you want it? It could come in handy. We
It
don't know
could.
what we're getting into whenever we're going to get that shiny thing.
And I could make some explosive arrows.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I could
Try it.
distract
I don't know what's
him.
gonna happen, but we could try it.
Try to distract him, and then you could try to get in there and do your thing, and then leave.
Okay.
But if there's any trouble beyond that door, you get out of that room.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll walk over to the counter.
Find anything?
Is there anything behind him?
Yeah, you see a couple more firearms, a little bit bigger, girthier, not bigger but girthier than the ones up on the wall.
I know.
I am not mature enough for that.
And there looks like metal canisters that could be holding something. You're not quite sure. The canisters, for our reference, so everyone else knows what they look like ammo cans.
Okay, I probably should ask this question first. Where's the black powder in reference of the counter?
In reference to the counter. So if you're facing the counter, the door to come in is to your right, and directly to your left, if you look down about 20 feet, there's or not even 20 feet, 10 feet, there's a short aisle. And then on the other side of the aisle, like at the other end of the aisle, is the door. And above that aisle, there's signs hanging that say flammable, danger.
Right.
No spark or open flame.
It doesn't say no slime.
So simple answer to your question, it is directly across from the front door.
Right. So what can you tell me about these larger guns behind you?
Oh, these are shotguns or grape shotguns, or that instead of shooting one bullet or monies, it shoots multiple. And it can be broken down into smaller size pellets. You won't get your money out of it, meaning you won't be able to get your ammunition back most of the time, but you can do a lot more damage in a different way. Instead of blowing a hole through someone that's about the size of I don't know, a rock, you're basically giving them a new gaping hole. You give them their, well, how can I put this? You put a big ass hole through them.
Right.
Now, if you really want to put a big hole through somebody, he's like, you see that right here? And he opens up the back window, the window right behind the counter. Like, you see that back there? And as you're looking back, you see a cannon. He's like, that right there, that'll put a hole in somebody. Actually, that'll make someone into pink mist.
Ew.
Interesting.
But that's not for
Really
sale.
Really hoping Zeri's trying to get powder while I'm doing this.
She hasn't said so. Zeri, are you just sitting here listening to the conversation?
No, I was I was waiting for that interaction to be done so that I can tell you what I'm doing in the meantime.
Okay, what are you doing in the meantime?
So while he's distracting him, do I see that he's distracted?
Yes.
Like, can I roll a perception, or do I just see that he's distracted?
You can obviously tell he is like full blown into this conversation. He is like very
I love talking guns.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So while he's distracted, then I'm gonna go ahead and turn into a slime, and I'm going to just sneak under the door.
He rolled a 2 to see if he noticed anything. He is so like gung ho about guns. It's not even funny.
America,
right. Okay. So do I successfully squeeze my way under the door? I mean, I'm a slime. I can
Easily.
make myself as thin as I possibly can.
There's like an 1.5 inch gap between the floor and the door for airflow, and you just whoop right through.
All right. And then what do I see on the other side?
You see a giant storeroom full of black powder and you just see barrels on barrels on barrels on barrels of black powder. There looks to be about 20, 30 barrels of black powder in here. It looks like he cut the building in half and made half of it storage for black powder and smokeless gunpowder, and the other half is the storefront. But you also see another door leading to like what you think might be a small room. Like, it's about the size of the coat closet at the inn. It's real small.
Okay. Before I move, I would like to roll a perception to see if there's any like traps or anything.
Go ahead, roll.
14 total.
All right. You don't see any traps.
Okay.
You don't see any kind of booby traps or anything.
Security measures or anything
But
like that.
you do see on the door to get in here, because you look around and look at the door to see, like, okay, is there anything there? Nothing's gonna come down and hit me in the back of the head or anything like that. There's 5 deadbolts on that door.
Okay.
There's 2 at the top. So 2 deadbolts going into the top of the frame. And then there's 1 at the center where there's normally a deadbolt, and then there's 1 high and then 1 low.
All right. Well, obviously deadbolts aren't going to hurt me, so. All right, I'm going to does this other door, like, what's it look like? Does it have like a little window on it or anything? Can I see inside of it?
No, it just looks like a normal door to like a bedroom or something like that we have here at the house.
Okay, so it's just a solid door.
It's just, well, sure, we'll go solid door.
It looks like a solid door.
It looks like a solid door, yes.
I don't like the way that was said.
Well, okay, the doors here, like doors on the inside of a house, aren't solid doors 9 times out of 10. They're hollow.
But You know what I mean, though.
Yes, I know
Beard.
what you mean.
Jesus Christ.
It looks like a normal door.
Okay.
Okay.
Some normal doors have windows.
These do not.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, before I go and explore that, I'm going to just I'm gonna crack open one of the barrels.
Okay.
And just take a handful of black powder and
How
absorb
are you
it.
going to crack open a barrel? How are you going to do it?
I have something. I also have danger sense, so do I sense anything?
You sense if you fucking have any kind of spark, you're going to explode.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn, I left my backpack at the room. Shit.
Oh Lord. That's not what I'm lording. I realized something else.
Oh, okay.
Continue.
At this point in time, B, he's talking about the first minigun that was ever made into existence by the Chinese.
I am bored to tears just thinking about this man.
And he is just like rambling on and on. He started off back at like the origins of the firearm, how it all started from a bow and arrow, and then it went to the crossbow, and then from the crossbow to flintlock.
Okay, so I have a dagger. I'm going to pry it open with the dagger.
Okay.
These are basically like pony kegs of powder,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yes, that are covered in black powder.
I need you to roll a dexterity check, please.
Okay. I don't like that. But
Actually,
okay.
I need you to roll a strength check first.
Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, shit. Where's my strength? 18.
Okay. Now I most definitely need you to roll a dexterity check.
Oh. See,
Total?
that's why I hate this fucking thing.
Total?
7.
So you're like, I'm going to open up this barrel, and you take your dagger and you jam it down into the lid and you pry it. And when you pry it, you lose your grip around your, like you've got it in your arm, and you pry down, and you end up punching the barrel down out of your hand, and there's black powder. There's a loud thud and black powder everywhere. And he just doesn't fucking care. He is just like, yeah, fucking guns are awesome. I love them. The only reason why I'm missing arm is because it got blown off by an exploding gun. But still, it's not the point. The point is they're fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm so intrigued.
Okay, so I'm just not gonna move for like a whole like 10 seconds probably. Be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Nothing happens,
So,
but you do notice that whenever the black powder came in contact with you, are you in slime form right now? Or you can't be because you used a dagger.
No, yeah, it's after I got underneath the door.
Okay. Whenever
I was in slime form, I was looking around. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, but whenever I was in slime form, that's whenever I was looking around to see if there were traps before I made myself bigger.
Okay.
And now I'm in halfling form.
Okay. So you notice that as the black powder hits you, if it hits anywhere there's clothing, it just falls right down. But if it touches your skin, you start to absorb it.
Can I bring it back out okay?
You try bringing out a little handful of it, and it looks dry. At least it's what you can tell. It looks dry, and it looks the same as the stuff that's all over the floor now.
Cool. So, question for the DM: how many of these barrels am I allowed to absorb?
Well, they're little pony kegs. They're only about like what? Pony kegs about what? 40 pounds of black powder. I don't even know. We're gonna say 40 pounds. It makes it simple.
Probably.
So
Okay.
you
Probably 20 pounds, but
you
anyway.
could probably absorb easily 3. Easily.
Okay. Before I do that though, since that's the whole reason why I wanted to grab the handful. I wanted to see if I
Pony
could
cage
even.
weighs 87 pounds.
Oh, okay. So one.
I'm not encumbered though.
Oh, that's true. You
I
can't be
can carry.
encumbered.
I have a whole barrel of water inside of me
You're not wrong.
right now.
I forgot what you were. God damn it. Yeah, you could carry 3 easily.
Okay, so that's gonna be my max then.
Yeah, we're gonna put 3.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's why I asked, because, I mean, you never know. I didn't want to be stupid about it. I mean, 3 is pretty fucking stupid though. But anyway, um, okay. Since I know that the black powder looks fine whenever I absorb it and bring it back out, I'm going to investigate the other door.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn into a slime and try to slide underneath that door.
There is no crack to that door. In fact, that door, you can see the scuff marks on the ground from where that door has to be drug across the floor to open that door.
There's not a keyhole that I can squeeze through?
There is a keyhole you can attempt to squeeze through.
Okay. I'd do that.
Doing it. I'm doing it.
All right. I don't even know.
Even if I can just pop my eyeball through there and see what it is.
So as you look through the
I'm sorry, what?
keyhole, no, as you get through the keyhole and end up on the other side, you see that there's different barrels in here. It doesn't say black powder. It says smokeless on the kegs instead.
Okay, are these pony kegs as well?
Yes. And there's only about 5 of them.
Okay. Once again, I'm going to look around. Traps or anything?
No. There's no traps. There's nothing.
This guy really has no security?
That you know of.
He'd have thought that the 4 locks were enough.
5 deadbolts.
My bad.
And the giant door.
Mm-hmm. What I didn't describe is that door is 4 foot thick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not 4 foot, 4 inches thick. 4 foot. God damn!
Holy
And he ain't moving that door.
Sitting there like, I don't know who he has to move that.
What you don't see is he's got the belt of giant strength.
Oh,
That'd be terrifying.
That would be terrifying. Oh my god.
are we breaking into Dritz?
Yeah. There is there's only 5 pony kegs of there's only 5 pony kegs that say smokeless on them. But you do also see more firearms. They don't look like the ones that were out on display or to be sold out in the shop. These are really different.
Okay. How many different variations do I see?
2. But there's
Pistol.
there's 2 different rifles, and then there's a different type of smaller gun, almost like the flintlock, but it looks sleeker.
Okay.
And then that's all you see.
Okay. I am going to absorb one of each.
So you're absorbing one of each type of rifle and then one of the handgun?
Mhm.
Okay.
I will absorb a keg of the smokeless.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
No.
Okay.
It takes a little bit to dissolve, like not dissolve, but absorb it all, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. For it to like disappear inside you.
She gonna have some indigestion.
Yeah, I mean, talk about heartburn, bro.
You'll
It'll-
need
Alright,
some.
and then I will squeeze myself back through the keyhole into the other room.
Okay.
Take my 3 barrels of that.
Two
Sealed barrels. I'll leave the one that I broke.
barrels. You've got 1 barrel of smokeless. You can have 2 barrels of black powder.
No, fuck. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
2 sealed barrels of that. I'm gonna leave the one that I broke, cause fuck him.
God, I
And
feel like this building's gonna
then-
blow up.
Probably, but I don't have my fucking flintlock with me. I left my backpack in the.
Your
Damn it.
flintlock? You don't have a
She was
flintlock.
gonna explode.
Or not flintlock. What is that
Your
called?
flint.
Yeah, my flint and steel. I don't know why I wrote down.
You were
flintlock.
gonna make the fucking
Why
place
would you
go
need
boom?
Spark bad.
I'm terrified.
Anyway,
Okay, anyways.
I'm kind of
Okay.
curious what you were going to use that for.
So anyway,
Hmm?
I'm going to slowly wiggle myself out from underneath the door and see if he's still distracted.
Okay, roll a perception.
13, 15.
Okay, so as you're squeezing through the door, you're listening as hard as you can, and you hear him talking about this cannon. And he's like, yeah. And he reaches behind him, and he turns towards the front door, back behind him, grabs something off the shelf, and turns back the same way. He's like, you use this fuse, and it's a fast burning fuse. And you just stick it in there, and he pulls out flint and steel. And he's like, you just strike it, and it catches and just burns real quick. And that's what he's talking about.
Am I out from underneath the door now?
Yes, you are.
Then? Okay.
Still in slime
So
form.
I'm gonna scoot away from the door as fast as I can so that he doesn't see me as a slime, and then I'm going to return to my halfling form.
Okay, so you're just
You know,
gonna
all-
move down. So how that's set up is the aisle, but there's row of shelves making the aisle. 2 rows of shelves, okay? And that butts up against the wall where that door's at. So there's nowhere to go except for forward towards the front counter. So is it you make it clear the door and then turn back into halfling form? Because there's no scooting away unless you're scooting towards
Oh,
the counter.
I didn't know that it went all the way up against the wall.
It went all the way up against the wall.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, basically as soon as I'm free of the door jam, then I'm gonna turn into my halfling form again.
Okay. Roll a
And just-
perception.
Act like I'm looking at something down the aisle.
Okay.
19.
As you do all that and you're acting like you're just looking at shit on the aisle and everything like that, you see more brass. These are labeled. These say 9mm, 5.56, 40, 45, 50, and more 9mm.
Okay. Can I try to take another handful of those?
You may try.
I'm debating on if I want to. No, you know what? No, I'm good.
Okay. So
I'm gonna make my way back up to Thormir and ask, well, you good? I didn't see anything that I wanted.
I guess so.
all right. Well, I guess I'm gonna escort you guys out the front door so I can take my break. We'll be open again in about 15, 20 minutes. If you guys want to come back in and keep talking.
Okay.
All right.
So he walks you guys out the front door, and he steps out right behind you and locks the door, and locks the door again, and he locks the door again. So he locks the door 3 times, and then
wow,
he
that's
goes
a lot of locks.
and checks each window. So there's 4 windows on the front.
Mm-hmm.
So right next to the front door, there's 1 window next to where the counter would be. He checks that, shakes the bars on the window. All right, he's like, all right, that one's good. He goes around to the front, and you could hear him unless you go and follow him. He checks, make sure that window's closed, and checks the bars, and checks, make sure the next one's closed, and checks the bars. And there's 3 windows on that side, 3 big, like not big bay windows, but take a normal size window and you triple it. That's about the length of that window, each window. And so he checks all 3 of those. He's like, all right, you guys, I'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes. And walks away.
Yeah. I'll just start walking back toward the group.
Yeah, I think we need to leave.
Yeah, probably. Did you at least, not leave any trace that you were in there?
um,
Because if he sees that, he's gonna know.
how would he know?
Because we were the last people to be in the shop. So I mean, he might not know, but he definitely becomes suspects. But that's not a problem.
We're
'cause you
fine. It's fine.
didn't leave. What did you do?
Did you happen to hear a little crash?
Did I?
No.
No.
He was talking so loud that you couldn't hear over him because he was so excited about what he was talking about.
So I may or may not have accidentally knocked over a barrel of black powder. Shut up, Google. Nobody's asking you shit.
But you absorbed that barrel. Like, you didn't leave it in there. Fine, right?
I mean,
Because if he finds out that he's been robbed, it's a problem.
then why'd you send me in there anyway?
That's
He's
what
probably got to do inventory at the end of every day.
Yeah.
He's gonna figure it out. But I got some good stuff.
Okay. Just deal with it when the time comes.
Let's go check
That
it
was
out.
creepy.
I'm fucking terrified of that laugh. Not even lying. I am fucking terrified right now.
You sleep with that.
I know! Why do you think I'm terrified?
Oh, I will ask Zeri, what all did you get?
I don't want to discuss it out in the street, so yeah.
Is there anybody in the street with us?
Yes, the streets are bustling.
It's Christmas time. Everybody
They're
shopping.
bustled.
Was there anyone around when we just discussed robbing the
No,
gunsmith?
no, there was not. You guys got lucky.
Thought I'd ask.
Let's go back to our room. With the
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see Thormer just thinking the whole entire time.
Deep in thought. What the fuck just happened? What are we
Don't
gonna
worry
do?
about it. Don't
No,
worry
the
about it.
entire
We'll be
walk,
fine.
I'm thinking of a plan of what am I going to say when they show up at the door.
Ah. Gotcha. All right, so you guys make it back to the inn, and you guys go inside, and there is an empty tray at you guys' room, outside you guys' room. It looks like it was full of meat and cheeses and breads. And there's a big ass soup cauldron that's empty now. Man, peasant soup sounds really good. I'm starving. Sorry. But yeah, that's right outside the door on the little table.
Well, it looks like they ate without you.
Yep. What turds.
You guys
They
went
ate
to the
without you.
store.
Oh,
Gosh.
it's horrible.
We didn't want it to get warm or cold. Cheese warm, soup cold. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Are they back in the room yet?
Yes, they're
Oh, they
back in the
didn't-
room.
Okay, I'm like, I thought they were staring at the empty tray and we were turds.
Nope. They're back in the room. They notice that as they're going in.
As we step over it to enter the room.
No, it's on a little table right outside the doorway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
each
know
room
how
has
long
the
you
table like that. Say that again, Ren?
We didn't know how long you guys would be going.
Exactly.
The meat was really good and the cheese was fantastic. Soup,
You know I
Julius,
saved,
astronomically amazing.
you know I saved some for Draken. I'm gonna hand him a little wad of meat.
So you disappear in the cloak.
You just see these like little eyes,
Peer out of the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
right? Just
Meat.
peer out of it. And then as he's chewing, his cheeks kind of just like scrunch his eyes a little bit, but they're unblinking.
Why are you making it so
But they're unblinking. Unblinking eyes scare the shit out of me. Shark's eyes.
Like
Anyway,
Anyways,
yeah,
yeah.
way off subject. So you guys make it back in the room. Door shut.
You guys, guess
you
what
find anything
I
good
got
for
to do?
Oh,
maybe in a minute.
In a
Who's all
minute.
in the room?
All of us.
Yeah, everyone's in the room.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll talk about what we got later, Ziri.
Why?
Just have the conversation later.
Oh,
Oh, poor Ziri.
okay.
Did you guys have a good adventure over there?
It was very informational. Yeah. Had a long
Ooh,
conversation.
what kind of information is there?
A lot of history on wars and guns.
Really? Can you
Gun.
tell me?
I will reiterate every single thing I remember about that conversation to Julius.
there were booms and
You roll an intelligence check.
Yeah. You want me to roll a history check?
Yeah.
See if I remember. Alright, so it's a +2. Nope, wrong tab.
Woohoo!
Crap.
You fucking remember everything. You're like, man, it was so fucking cool. He started off from the very beginning and we got all the way up to cannons. Fucking cannons. If you hit someone with a fucking cannonball, poof, pink mist. There's nothing left.
Oh my god.
I can just imagine Julius with a pad. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thormir, you've turned into a gun nut now.
You're assuming I wasn't before.
I'm just saying, like, you really
I mean, I
like
didn't know about guns. So.
you really like guns, and you know how, like, you were listening so intently, and you're like, oh, really? So all I need to do is get this and that, and I can make ammunition anywhere. Okay. and you just been thinking, you're like, okay, so if we get Ziri the raw materials to make quote unquote artificial monies, we could just have her make the monies into like bullet shapes. So that way, all we gotta do is just load the cartridges, and then we can shoot cartridges, or have her make them into like spheres, and that way we don't even have to melt the monies and pour them into a die cast. We just hand them, say, hey, turn this into a little ball, and then we've got musket balls, or grape shot, or buckshot,
balls.
bird shot. And just all this stuff has been going through your head the entire time. And you're like, man, this is so many ideas. Gunmen.
And then once I get done with all that,
Mhm.
I'll look at Ziri, and then I'll go. We also
We also what?
we need to figure out how to leave town as quickly as possible.
Get you all out of my sight for 40 fucking minutes.
And then
Right, sticky bandits.
just first of all, I didn't do it. I will say
But you were the
I
adult
helped.
in the situation.
I helped.
I'm an
You were the
adult.
All right. Hold on. Just what happened? Before we overreact, were you
And
seen?
No.
you told me everything that you saw, right?
No.
No, she has not yet.
Alright.
Because you said wait till we get somewhere else, because you guys were out on the street.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Again, were you seen?
No,
Entering and exiting the building, yes.
but going into the
Going into the what?
the
So the-
room,
No actual witnesses say whether you did or did not steal something?
I
No.
mean, there was the cashier that was at the counter that I got all this lovely information from.
Well, it sounds like he had eyes on you the entire time.
Yeah, but
Where
there
was
was also
I'm
a
just gonna
keg
go
left
sit on
open.
the bed and swing my legs back and forth.
where
Uh,
was the door?
What's the location of the door matter? The
Because
problem is
if
the
he didn't
problem
see
is-
it, it can't be tied back to you guys.
there was an open keg left.
There's a thieves guild here, guys.
She's not wrong.
Really?
An active thieves guild.
Really?
It's so easy to be blamed on them.
Yeah, but we'd still be suspects. We'd still be the first suspects.
Mm-mm.
Not if he saw you the entire time.
Did
Saw
they
me,
know?
not her.
Where was the door?
Or Ziri.
Well,
Next
the
Tommy.
thing is,
Tommy,
you'll
do
be
they know that I'm part of the Thieves Guild?
No, they do not.
Okay.
So the door was right next to the dude, and he didn't see our little monster coming in and out.
No, it was like 30 feet away
Our
from
little
from him.
monster.
Because it
We
was
love our little monster.
the aisle was 10 feet away from the counter, and then the aisle was 20 feet long till you got to the door. So
Siri, how did you get in?
I am slime.
Because technically, I don't know how
You
you
want the
got
door?
in, how you got out, or what transpired inside, other than
oh, so you're a slime, not a blob?
I am slime.
I'm slime.
Okay.
So the door never opened.
No.
So you're fine.
Worrying about nothing.
He will have no way to even think that you guys did it, and there's an active thieves guild that's causing a problem here. Now again, don't be that reckless next time, but I think we might be okay. And besides, we can't leave town till we get what we came for. And our new friend knows where to find it.
Wave my hand. Hello.
Is it in this town?
yes.
It is. Conveniently,
It's like I
it's with
spy.
the thieves guild that we're trying to frame.
Oh. Oh.
No.
That's
Oh.
probably not.
Cornger's face just drops, and he's now just staring at the ground like, crap.
Oh, shoot, Morgana, anything to add to this? Nothing we need to know?
Yeah.
No. Nope. Just
Want to
Come on,
pour some
old
jet fuel on this bonfire?
Caused trouble in years. It's time.
so. What did you get?
Yeah. What did you get?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What did you get in the
Where?
room?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I got so there was actually 2 doors. So I went in the first one, and they had like a lot of the black. It's kind of gritty, but that was fine. And
Do
then
you
there
have
was
an
another
example
door.
of what it is?
Yeah. Um,
Bit up
I'm gonna just drop a whole, not drop, but pull out a whole keg of it.
I will never get over how odd this is.
So
Set it on the
basically,
floor.
she just sits Indian, like cross-legged. We called it
Yeah,
Indian
that's
style
what
whenever I was a
thinking.
kid.
Yeah.
And then
She's
she's
not
like,
gonna poop it out.
"We
is she?
got a whole keg," and it just raises, and there's a keg below her.
Oh God.
So I got that, and then I'm gonna get off of that keg and then sit down again, and I'm gonna pull out the smokeless.
Okay, and it happens again, and now
Oh.
there's a keg that has big bold text in common says "smokeless" on it.
From the story of what Thermir said, would he know or I know of anything about the smokeless from the history we got told?
Yes, if you use black powder in a cartridge to make ammunition, it will explode. If you use smokeless gunpowder, it will fire properly.
Oh, that's good knowledge.
Black powder is used for muskets and muzzleloaders, and then smokeless is used for cartridges. You can use smokeless in muskets and muzzleloaders, but it's not recommended. You won't get the velocity out of it like you would. Well, you could,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it's just not right.
But we want all of our velociraptors out of it.
All of the velociraptors.
Oh, and I also got these, and I pull out all 3 firearms that I got.
She pulls out an
What do we
M14. She pulls out an AK-47,
Ooh.
and
Ooh,
she
my
pulls
favorite.
out a 9mm handgun that you can barely tell that there was a name stamped into it because it's so old. Like, at least the framework of it is. But you see, it looks like a TA, and then the rest of it's just faded away. And there is 1 magazine per rifle, and 1 magazine for the 9mm.
Like a full magazine?
They're empty. There's no ammunition ammo.
Right. I'm gonna pick up the M14,
Okay.
and based on my conversation with what I know how to properly check this gun to see if it can fire.
For the most part, yes. You don't have any way to pressure test the barrel
Right.
to check for
But
cracks or
can I check to
anything.
see if there's like a firing pin.
Yes. Go ahead and roll just a straight D20 and let me know and see what you get for how well you inspect this. Oh wait, there's an inspect, isn't there, or investigate or something like that?
Yeah, there's investigation.
Give me an investigation roll to see
+2.
how well you do.
Can I assist him?
You can look at it
Hey,
while
Boromir?
he's like you can look at it while he's inspecting it in
that
his
was your
hand.
other roll. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I have advantage on the rolls? What he's asking.
oh yes, oh most definitely. What is up with my mouse? God, this is why I fucking hate this mouse. I need to get batteries for this one.
Wait, what?
Oh, there we go.
Or run a wired mouse.
So
Uh,
yeah, no.
Yeah, well, I normally ran wired mouse, but to get an Iron Claw, right now, wired, is like $100 and something because they stopped making them. And I haven't had a chance to go to like Micro Center to test out different mice. I don't just want to buy one randomly and not like it because it's one for my gaming computer for playing Call of Duty, and I need to get one that fits good in the hand. And
You're
I
talking
don't.
about the Corsair Iron Claw that I just found for $60.
What?
Okay, good talk.
I just checked 2 days ago, and there
You
was
did not
none in
check very
stock
well.
on Amazon.
No.
Oh, that's where I only search.
You want me to send you over a link?
We're getting off
Gosh.
subject here.
Yeah,
right
we're getting
now.
off subject. I'm sorry.
Squirrel.
So roll with
Why to play a game?
So as far as you can tell, the only thing that's really wrong with this is there's some really deep gouges in the stock. That's about
Okay.
it. And when I say really deep, I mean they're deep. Like they're about 1/8 of an inch deep scratches on the stock.
Is the stock wood or metal?
It's what's it called? Polymer.
Oh,
It's a plastic stock.
is it
I
removable?
would show you.
No, I
Actually,
know what you're talking about.
yes, you can break down this entire firearm if you had the knowledge.
Yeah.
Amazon has them on sale for $37.
I just fucking checked that 2 days
I
ago.
just sent you the link.
Thank you. Well, I can't buy it right now anyway, so it's fine. It's the holidays.
Anyways,
Anyways,
hold on.
Looks good.
I'm getting a stock right now. Just give me a second. Come on, you stupid fucking thing.
it's $116.
All right. Stock. This is for a CQB style, but it doesn't matter. All right. So the gouges are along the
Mhm.
top where the cheek rest, where you would rest your cheek,
Right.
and there's also a couple going down here.
Uh-huh.
There's actually 8, and they look like hash marks. They look like someone was keeping track of something.
Could I tell what war they were in? If they were in
No, you can't.
didn't think so. Thought I'd try.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just tell the party. Looks fine to me.
All right. So the
What it more importantly, what is it?
A gun.
You say this like I'm supposed to know what this is.
you can tell it's chambered in 5.56 as well.
It goes pew pew.
Did you not hear the conversation I just had with Julie?
I'm sorry, I was
Jarius?
playing with my dragon.
Jarius? How do you say your name?
Sorry.
Jerry.
Jarius.
Curious.
Ziri. Fucking
Yes.
So is this basically like a really high powered like? Okay, I'm
It-
getting it now.
Classified as an assault rifle.
They're just portable hole punches.
I like
She's
that.
not
started
wrong.
With Ziri.
Yeah, sure.
High powered hole punches.
So,
I kind of like how that sounds.
I mean, we would need to get the ammunition for the weapon. Or make some. But we'd have to learn how. But yeah. I'm just like
So-
a kid in a candy store looking at
Just-
this gun, just like,
I wonder if we can find some kind of booklet or something, maybe at like a bookstore, or even maybe the general store might have a booklet on how to make different ammos.
Or maybe
You
the
know-
gun store
I
has
was
that
gonna say,
book.
I thought you were trying to avoid that place.
Uh huh.
What do you guys need from there? I can see if I can go get it.
What I just said.
Gun manual.
On what?
On
I
how to
mean, the
make
most-
ammunition.
M14.
And the AR, and then you have the other one.
The
Hey,
9mm.
hey.
General. Yeah.
The M-
AK.
The AK.
Oh, the AK. My bad.
You're saying
my
a
bad,
bunch of
okay.
names and I don't understand precisely.
Then. Then I'll
Makes
go with you.
Buddy.
If you just write it down on a list, I can see if the store person can get it for me.
We never did your money, did we? Face?
Nope.
Fuck. Wrong mouse. Brenna just started. Oh, that's what you said. Yay.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
do I know? So do I know the ammo, the weapons, and what each one of them are?
So you can tell by from the information you got if it wasn't labeled, you could give a rough estimate of what ammunition this one would take. Which cartridges I should say. You know it's not going to take a 50 caliber. You know it's not going to be a 9mm. Because the only 9mm casings you saw in there were for like handguns.
Wait,
Same with
does
40s
it
and
look like any
45s.
of the- does it look like any of the brass that I took?
Do
You
show?
took brass too?
So are you showing the brass that you took?
No, I was talking to Thormir.
When you showed
'Cause I
him,
showed him.
you didn't show.
Did you show me all of it?
You just showed him a. Hey, look what I got! Just quick little
Yeah,
thing.
it was just a quick look.
Oh. Do you want a closer look at it then? To see if maybe I have one of each so that we can send it with Jairus?
See,
That does not work.
there's. Huh?
That's not what I meant to roll.
Yeah. See, part of me doesn't want to do that, but then sure.
Okay, I'll pull out all 10 pieces that I got.
Okay, you have 2 9mm casings and 8 5.56 casings.
Oh wow, that sucks.
So,
And Thormir, roll perception.
okay. Okay. It's one of my higher stats. Don't mean nothing when I'm 4.
Well, yeah, one of those is a pistol round. A pistol. Oh, 2 of those are pistol casings, and 2 of those are rifle. So should work. Probably in either gun. Maybe.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
But you're not 100% sure, but you're like, it might work.
I'm not normally as suspicious and cautious as my little dwarven friend here. But maybe we shouldn't be showing back up at the gun shop that we just robbed with ammo for the weapons that we just stole.
With the brass.
Honestly,
Just
that sounds a little bit too convenient. If somebody shows up and says, I need
the ammo for the
ammunition for this, particularly if he has gotten a chance to check to see that it's missing.
I tried to take stuff from the back.
You did good, Ziri. You did
Thornhill told me to.
remarkably well.
No, you did good.
Dwarves are just cranky. You get used to them after a time.
I'm gonna put the M14 in the bag of holding.
Okay.
You guys can have these other 2. I gestured to Kilara and Morgana.
She's offering you both
A gun.
a gun.
One of these strikes your fancy.
I want the AK.
Okay.
Okay.
And I take it and I hold it and I just pet it because it's my precious.
Aren't you a paladin?
And
All right, never mind. Continue.
In an evil campaign.
It's true. Well, she's a paladin to an evil god, so there's that.
So what gun did I just
Uh,
pick up so I can add it to my list here?
You have a 9
The 9
millimeter.
mil.
oh yeah, I guess I should add that, huh?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah,
I mean, I can't really use it yet. But
Nope.
I'm gonna
You
go
have.
ahead and absorb.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Nay.
I'm gonna go ahead and reabsorb the smokeless and the black powder.
Okay. Like I said, each firearm has one magazine, but there are no bullets
Bullets.
in the magazines.
right.
I'm just going to put my gun in my bag. Figure out what to do with it later.
Probably shoot someone or something.
I mean,
No
most
bullets.
likely.
Well, she didn't say how later. She said
Pistol
later. I got a new club.
To hell with the mace.
Oh, should we try to go to this thieves guild now?
I mean, did we just walk into the Thieves Guild? Does anybody have experience with what? It just seems like a bad idea.
Wait a
to maybe
second. Wait a second. You never told us what you were going for.
That's a good
Sorry.
call. We should probably fill in everybody else as well. Our new friend here knows where our object is, and he's willing to help us obtain this object if we will help him obtain something else from the Thieves Guild.
What's that?
Yes, what is that?
Give me 1 second, sorry.
Baby Russell
Sorry,
time.
he's being distracted by his Russell God.
It's understandable.
At the very
It's because he's Russellless.
Because he's
Aw,
Russellless.
He's Russellless.
Huh.
oh,
Huh.
Oh.
Huh.
Sorry about
we
that.
all play too much Minecraft.
All good. Phase.
Um. There's a legend of a certain thing other than yours that I need to grab from there.
Certain thing. We need you to be a little more specific.
You guys were very vague, saying it was gray and shiny.
That's all
That's
we know
all we
about
know.
it.
Morgana,
That's
we've
when you
said
say
we've found-
"oh," and that's whenever you forgive us, and that's whenever you explain what it is that you
More
want.
about knowledge.
Knowledge of.
Lore.
So, like, are we going for a book, a weapon?
Well, the thing is, I'm not 100% sure if mine's there or not, but
Okay.
I want to see if it's there is or not. Where I know yours is.
I mean, do I know what the fuck he's talking about?
Yes, thieves guilds are known for keeping very good historical documents secure and keeping up to date on current events and storing that information.
Okay.
Because the thieves need to be in the know to know what to fucking steal.
Gotcha.
So you're looking for information.
Yes.
And Ziri, you would know where the Thieves Guild is at and how to get to it. Because it's in the same place every town,
Okay.
there's a thieves guild, and that's through a hidden door on the backside of every inn. Opens a way to get to the thieves guild, which is underground in the sewer system.
We're gonna smell like poo.
No, you're not.
Are you just looking for general? Are you looking type of lore?
Current lore.
Current.
About
I still have to discuss with the DM to make sure.
okay.
Before I could say.
He is looking for lore about plot point A. I'm sorry, plot point Delta.
Yeah.
There we go. That does that work for you?
Yeah.
Because we haven't discussed it because been so busy with the holidays lately.
Oh, okay. So he's not. Okay.
He
doesn't know what he's
is looking for
is what-
information. The character knows what information he's looking for, but the player doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Object
That's-
D.
that's
I'm
what-
just gonna say Object D. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah.
You need
I got
some.
Object.
We're all looking for some D phase. I get it.
I am not.
Okay.
That's just because you haven't found the right D yet, punk.
Oh God.
Anyway,
Look,
Danny
it's a
DeVito?
button.
Danny
Anyway.
DeVito.
Exactly.
Okay.
so if I'm understanding the deal correctly, we help you get your lore, and you will help us get our shiny thing
Yes.
from the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
Why does it have?
I know where it's at in the Thieves Guild. I just don't know how to get to it.
How? How do you know that?
Gossip. Money goes
Town.
a long way.
I want to
People
insight check him.
Talking about people.
Okay. Don't worry about rolling.
Okay.
He is like, you can tell by the way he's talking how he by the way he is talking, you can tell that he really wants to get. He's all about getting as much information as he can. That way, he has as much information as possible that he can. You're assuming that he could sell or use in the future, but he is being like wholeheartedly honest. I know where it's at. I know where you can get it. You're just gonna need. I'm gonna need help to get it. Like, he is not hiding anything. He just wants to get his information and continue about his way.
So. Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Ziri, are you going to tell him that you know how to get to the Thieves Guild?
Nope.
Okay. Are you going to make them go the long, hard way that Jairus has found out about? Because Jairus knows a way into the Thieves Guild, but it's not the normal way.
I don't care what they do.
Okay.
Well, shall we break away to go with head there?
Sure.
Well, the rumors I have of where we're going.
And
You want
I'll take it from here. So, FaZe or Jairus sits there and explains what he's heard about this small, round, shiny gray object, and that the Thieves Guild have it as a reward to anyone who can complete The Maze of Doom.
Dun, dun, dun.
But
Sorry.
they
Are we done?
and he said that the Thieves Guild are opening it up to everyone, but no one's been able to make it past the first part of the maze, and everyone just dies. Like, if they don't make it through, they die.
Well, that sounds like a great time.
But
Have I heard of this before? As he's saying this, have I heard of this?
yes, you have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Huh? And this maze is not one to be trifled with, but you've always wanted to go to it because you think with your skills you could beat it. Because of what you're made of and what you can do.
I'm made of something different.
Yeah, slime. Toxic waste.
Yes, I'm slime.
I'm slime. So you know exactly what he's talking about, and you know exactly where it is in this town. You didn't realize it was in this town, but now that you realize it's in this town, you know exactly where it's at.
I was wondering, I've been meaning to ask, I just kept forgetting. Have I seen any like
Thieves Guild
insignia
members
around town, or like any like markings like on top corners of buildings or
Yep, you've seen a lot of it.
cornerstone? I figured, why didn't you say anything? Because I didn't fucking ask.
Yep.
Dumbass.
You don't ask, you won't get told.
Okay.
Okay.
I figured that, you know, with the insignia that I've seen, I probably would have figured out that, hey, there's something big in this town. You know.
Mm-hmm. So, FaZe, do you
And this is probably like a yearly event.
No, this is anytime they get a competitor that's wanting to try and clear the maze, they allow them, but they're escorted
this is
in
all year round.
Yeah, the Thieves Guild, they don't announce their presence, but like, if you know the password, then we'll give you a chance to get in to try and do the maze. And you know the password is Moosey Fate.
The fuck?
So, FaZe, my question to you was, were you going to explain how you were told to get to the Thieves Guild, or were you just going to escort them there?
I was going to escort them.
Okay.
Well, tell them half the way to there, but, you know,
Okay.
50-50.
All right, so he's explaining all this stuff, and then he's like, but, so how you get there? And he's like, he starts explaining how you got to go out through the back gate of the town, and then you hang a left, and then he stops. He's like, oh, well, I'm not going to tell you more because I want to make sure you take me with you. Doesn't say that, but he's like, and then it gets a little confusing from there, and so I gotta walk it.
What time of day is it?
It's about 3 p.m.
They're more active at night down there, too.
I would imagine so.
And Ziri, you're just like, that's the longest fucking way to get there. Just thinking to yourself, like, why are you going that way? Okay.
Yeah, but I also know that they're not Thieves Guild members.
It's true. That would be like the guest entrance, if you will.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking to myself right now, so sorry.
Okay.
If y'all want to continue, go right ahead.
Well, my question is, you guys want to head out there now?
I don't see any reason why we should wait. Everybody?
Yep.
Sure.
Little Blob, would you like to join us?
My name is Zeri.
And
Oh,
she's a
sorry.
slime, not a blob.
Sorry.
Get it straight. Gosh.
Ziri, would you like to come with us?
Yeah, I guess I probably should, just to make sure you guys don't get hurt.
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
Aw. I pat Ziri on the head. I love you too.
What is love?
Would you like to unload some of yourself at the wagon before we go?
I mean, that's probably a good idea.
Because I mean, I don't know what your capacity is.
All I've got to say is phrasing.
Or should we just leave it in the room since we got it stored, since we're in here?
Oh, yeah, probably in the room. It's safer.
Yeah.
Mm,
Out again question. So, what happened with the other party member?
Other party, Zork.
Zork.
Zork left to go be a monk.
I never
Yeah.
met him, so I don't even know if he's here or not. So,
Yes. So Zork left to become a monk in one of the old religions.
okay, he took all the stuff with him.
No,
no.
No.
he just he took his basic survival stuff. So what he
Oh,
needed
went
to
like a Buddhist
survive.
monk and
Yeah.
Buddhist monk
Yes.
And
Okay.
he left the raven, the alchemy jug, which Ziri's holding on to. The ravens being Ren's character claimed the raven. Ziri is holding on to the alchemy jug for the party. And then what was decided for the money?
The money just went into a pool.
There we go. Yeah, they just made a pool and just swam through the money.
All right, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Like Scrooge McDuck.
Yep.
Yes, like Scrooge McDuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the money's being used for things like when we need to pay for ends and rations and just basic supplies for the party, so that we
It's
can all
pay
spend
our
our
fines so we don't get caught. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That way, our own personal money can be used to buy fun things.
All right. Well, let's head out, guys. Shall we? Let's go. And I start going.
All right.
Okay.
So
I'll walk up there with him. I'll be like side by side with him.
okay.
Jairus.
So you guys head out the front door or the exit door. Right here. Oh, hold on, I need my drawing thing. What color should I go with? Neon green.
Green.
You guys come
Like
out.
it was gonna be any other color.
You guys come out the exit,
Right?
and then you hang a left, cause that's the way to the backside of the.
It's the way.
Town. And as you guys are going this way, I need Ziri and Thormir to roll a perception check, please.
Mhm. 12.
12. And
I
Thormir,
think
you're at
so.
a 16.
Yeah, 12.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys are walking past the guns and ammo shop, you see Jim. He's looking through. He sees you guys. He's waving you over like, come on in. He's just sitting there waving, beckoning you over. Come on in, come hang out. Come on.
I'll just keep walking.
Okay.
Don't you think that might seem a little suspicious?
No.
Ziri.
I'm just gonna shake my head and just continue on.
Oh, okay. He's like,
He
he's like,
obviously knew that I wasn't interested in anything that he was having to say,
So
so because
he's-
I wasn't even paying attention to him the whole time that I was in there.
he notices you guys aren't looking. He's like, oh, okay. He just goes back to doing whatever he was doing. So you guys make it to like the housing district where there's just a bunch of houses where people live, and then you make it to the back exit gate. Guard's like, you guys gonna be back before sundown? Cause
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's the plan.
All right, just making sure. If you plan on being out past sundown, just let us know so we can write your name down so we can make sure that you can get back in.
Yep, my name's Philip.
Philip
Yep.
with an F or PH?
Phillap.
Okay.
Philip.
All right. He writes your name down.
I look to Kyle. I look to Ziri and the rest of our party members, and
I just kind of shrug.
shifty eyes.
All right. Well, see you guys later.
All right, bye.
All right.
And as soon as we're out of earshot from them, who the fuck's Philip?
So you guys go out go out that gate, hang a left, and you go down about halfway around the town, and that's about whenever you say, "Who the fuck's Philip?"
That's a long walk.
Well, out of earshot.
Philip's my stage name. So
Stage name, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stage
Fill
are
'em
we
up.
talking about? Fill them up?
Oh, I get it. So you guys get down to what looks like a sewer drain, and he's like, "All right, let's go in." And
I'm gonna stop and then I'll just be like, "Are you sure this is the way there?"
yes, how else do you expect to get in there?
I don't know.
I
And
mean, I
with-
didn't think they would just have like a bright sign.
and with that fate, Jarrus steps in and disappears, just like that. As soon as he steps through the entrance of the sewer, or technically it'd be the exit of the sewer, he disappears, no longer to be seen.
Well, that's creepy.
Ziri, you know that it is it's just it's magic.
Mhm.
Basically, it's,
Even magic.
I can't think of the word. What's the word? Bird.
Like those
Illusion.
Acme black holes.
Dimension door, teleportation.
Yeah.
Illusion.
No.
Illusion.
it's
That's it. It's an
yeah,
illusion.
It's a false wall
Correct.
or like a false. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it look like it's just a sewer, but it's actually an entrance to somewhere else. You know that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else in the party's like, where the fuck did he just go?
I guess it's just a thieves guild thing. I don't know. Who's next?
Well, why don't you go down next? I'll go down last to make sure no is
I
watching
don't
or
know.
following us.
Okay, fine.
Oh, Phase, you know the code word as well is Moosey Fate, so you can actually attempt the trial. By the way.
Yep.
All right, looks like I'm going next.
All right. So who stepped through so far? Jarrus?
Ziri, Morgana,
Ziri.
Jarrus.
Okay.
So
So,
there's Kilara and Thormir next.
bloop, bloop.
Mm-hmm.
Just the
I
Dragon
guess
Wardens.
here we go.
You step through?
Just the way. What'd you say?
Dragon Wardens?
Drake Warden.
Oh,
Dragon Wardens.
I thought you said something else.
No.
I was concerned.
So, Kilara, you said you stepped through? Yes? No?
Yes, I'm the last one.
Yes, I went through.
Okay. So, and then Thormir, you're stepping right behind as soon as she's in? All right. Just making sure everyone's in. All right. Now, Thormir, since you're the last one in, I'm going to explain it or describe it to you. That way, I don't have to describe it to the rest. Like, the rest of the party already knows about it. You step in and you're in a sewer. You're in a sewer.
Thanks,
Okay.
man.
But this sewer is very large. It is a lot bigger than what it looked like outside. Like this is
TARDIS.
like essentially like the sewer exit drain was about 5 feet in diameter, 5 to 6 feet in diameter. This is like 20-foot diameter pipe that you're walking through right now, and it's lit up. It does stink a little bit, but it doesn't smell like raw sewage like you would expect. I
Is
mean,
there graffiti?
there is not graffiti in this area.
Hmm. That's strange.
But you do see signs that say guest entrance. This way, and it has an arrow pointing. And you guys are following this sewer pipe down, and you get to
Often?
huh?
Do thieves get guests often? I'm making conversation, not talking to the god.
Okay. And before you know it, you guys get to a door, and it looks like this sewage tunnel has been blocked off by very crude, like planks that have just been nailed to the walls, and it made a nice solid wall essentially. And still, it's air through, but like it's a wall, and it says guest entrance, and it has a door.
All right, Jairus, I guess you're up. Jairus?
He's unmuted.
Hello?
Hold on.
Sorry,
think-
I got a little one in my arms right now.
No, that's okay.
He's praying to the Russell god again. He's very devout.
All right, so do you want me to explain it, Faze?
Yeah.
All right. So Jairus walks up to the door, knocks 3 times, dunk, 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 and a little door, sliding door, window thing opens up. Password. And he looks back at you guys, and he's like, "Moosey fate." Door opens right up, and he lets all of you guys through. As the door closes behind you guys, you turn around and look, and it is a gnome standing on top of another gnome to look through the window. And then the other one hops off the shoulders, and he's just like, all right, sits back, chilling, grabs out his pipe, starts smoking. So does the other
Am I
one.
recognized at all?
Yep. And they look at you, and they're like,
Okay, I look at them and I kind of give them like the eyes of don't say any fucking thing. Like they don't know.
So it looks like they were about to say woo, like woo, but then they're like, whoa, you're a cutie.
Mm-hmm.
And they wink and nod and puff on their pipes.
Okay.
As you guys enter into this room, it is not really crowded. There's a few people here. And it has a book that you guys have to sign into. It says it reads to compete in
Deep breath.
To compete in this challenge, you must sign in. Guests are welcome, but we need to know who is attempting. And at that, we are going to end the session because we cannot proceed any further because I've got to rewrite parts of this.
Oh, it's 9:00 too.
Hey, right on time. Hog. But that is the end of the session for tonight because, like I said, this was originally designed with plot points for a wizard. But I've got to change that now. As far as XP goes for the night, before I forget,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
What?
Nothing. Experience.
She
How
was
much XP do we get?
Oh,
all of it.
excuse me, 400 a piece for role playing tonight.
Oh, we're right there. Oh,
Loose.
Mm-hmm.
You're a tease.
How far off are you?
I'm 44
100.
off.
You're a,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's just bump it up. Bring everyone
'Cause
up.
We need,
For
we need 460, I think. To level.
You need 2,700 to hit level 4.
Yeah, I need
We're at
40.
22. 22.
All right, you know what? Let's give everyone 500.
an additional.
500 total.
An additional 100.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that should bring everyone except for FaZe's character up to
Level 4.
level
Yeah.
4. And that's unfortunately because FaZe's got a new character. His old one died.
yeah.
Oh, he's right behind us.
He is right behind you guys.
I'm at 1900, so
So that'll
Oh,
give.
you're not-
Oh, you're not very far behind at all.
About 1,000.
So that gives everyone, I believe, the end of the year. I don't know. We'll have to discuss it after stream. So
Like, did everybody stay on after stream?
Yes.
So we can talk about scheduling for the rest of the year?
yes, yeah, you guys go ahead and hang out in here, and I will be back. With that being said, chat. That's the session. That's the D&D session. That's session 5. I don't know when our next session is going to be. I'm going to try and get it set up to where it's this year. If not, we will resume Saturday night D&D after the new year. But it is the holidays. I've got stuff going on next weekend. I've got stuff going on tomorrow night. I've got stuff going on the weekend of Christmas. So I don't know. There's only 3 weekends left in the year. 2 weekends left in the year. 3 if you include this one. So we'll see. I will let you guys know. There will be a stream tomorrow night. Just so you know, it's going to be a little bit later than usual. But there will be a stream tomorrow night. So I will let you guys know then. If not, I will post it in the Discord. So, if you like this kind of stuff, join the Discord. Hang out. We're good people. I swears. With that being said, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a great week and rest of your weekend. I love you guys. Be safe. Be smart. See ya.